MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gerald Vaughn will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this is a starting pitcher that has an ERA of under 1. Probably not going to see a lot of offense in this one.
Josh Harrison heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
And a rather easy first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
No doubt, one guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He delivered when it really mattered last game, driving in 4 runs. He just needs to keep up the timely hitting so he can continue to pick up runners when they give him a chance.
Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Neil Walker will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 3 in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Pedro Alvarez stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Tommy Decker gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
David Lee comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, David Lee.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
They tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hard hit ball to second. And Walker's throw is right there for out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, this ball club really needs Yadier Molina to find his swing. He's just not doing a good job of getting on base. His on-base percentage is under 250. He just needs to start having better at-bats, be more patient, try to work the count, make an adjustment in his swing. Do something to get on.
John Jay comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Michael Lee will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And I love this one, too. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's finding ways to get on base beyond just hitting the baseball.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. After 1, no score. Jordy Mercer will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hit hard to short. To his left, Lee. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lee is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, left fielder, James Baldwin.
James Baldwin will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting 8, catcher.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Stepping in now, Tommy Decker, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Number 3 will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Mark McGuire gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Boy, a walk and then nearly a hit by pitch there. He's having himself a few problems out there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Squared that one up just a little late. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
So striding in, number 0, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw home on the tag from Cervelli. He's out at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing. And if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Yadier Molina will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To first. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Josh Harrison will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Neil Walker. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Savage is there for it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Peter Borges will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Hit to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Gerald Vaughn.
Into the box, Gerald Vaughn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Vaughn is retired. 2 down now.
Next for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now, David Lee. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Pedro Alvarez will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And the pitch on 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Borges on the run. 1 out.
The batter, number
So
10.
with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleball after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And that one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jay moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
James Baldwin will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, John Jay, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Fly ball out toward right field. Polanco is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Striding into the box, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box, number 3. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Francisco Cervelli heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
And here's the 3-pitch sequence coming up. No surprise what this is going to be. Knuckleball, good morning. Knuckleball, good afternoon. And knuckleball, good night, everybody. That's a rough AB.
Stepping in now, Tommy Decker. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Josh Harrison will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The hit by pitch count, definitely worth keeping an eye on there. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Lee has a play. And that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Mark McGuire will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Nick Savage will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Trying to hold the lead. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Hot shot to third. Harrison has it. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infielder. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
You really have no chance to get two on this play. You can see how the ball's fielded deep in the hole, so he has to pivot back against his body just to get the throw off. And by then, they had to be just content with getting the lead man.
Into the box now, Gerald Vaughn. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
And this will go down as a wild pitch, but the silver lining is at least they did prevent the runner at third from scoring. The upshot, though, is that the runner on first was able to move into scoring position now with 2 outs.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Showtrack. Now normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Jordy Mercer now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
High in the air out to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. David Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
John Jay will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Grounded to first. Alvarez comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jared Hughes is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jared Hughes.
Number 3 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Here it comes on 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by 2 different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Mark McGuire strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Two down, runners at first and second. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Baldwin going back on it, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot. This is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Yadier Molina steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit hard to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. James Baldwin is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hit on the ground to short. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jaime Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ed Easley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Ed Easley.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Francisco Cervelli, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Jared Hughes will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And this is going to kick foul, so now we'll wait and see whether Clint Hurdle lets his guy swing away here with 2 strikes. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 5.
That tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Josh Harrison will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, and he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
He waits. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And all 3 runners on the move here. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jay Lee will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
22, Jay Lee.
Neil Walker will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there.
Now batting.
As soon as this ball left his hand, I think he knew it was going to be a base hit. He's not only angry with himself for giving up the hit, but now he's losing the game, too.
Paul Lee will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Paul Lee.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now he comes right in out of the bullpen and gets a pop-up on the first pitch he throws. Now that's what you call pushing the right button.
Jordy Mercer will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. To short. Lee is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 2. Antonio Bastardo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Antonio Bastardo.
Leading off the inning, Peter Borges. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Ed Easley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Grounded to third. Harrison's got it and reined in one away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
David Lee will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Mike Pelfrey will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Mike Pelfrey.
In now is John Jay, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baldwin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Number 3 would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
In now, number 3. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ground ball right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lays off 1-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 2-1 on its way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All even at 5 apiece. Sean Rodriguez will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Kang will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Starling Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is low, ball one. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Don't know where that thing's going. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Corey Hart is out of the dugout now, and it looks like he'll bat for the pitcher, Pelfrey.
Number 12, Corey Hart.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Weak chopper up the line. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Kang will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 27.
Starling Marte will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Vance Worley is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Nick Savage steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nick Savage.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 8th inning from St. Louis. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Adams.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground near home. Gonna be a tough play. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
Ed Easley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
One-0 count. Here it is. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Randy Choate will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Number 18 is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 18.
Josh Harrison steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
1-1, here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Lee. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tony Watson will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Tony Watson.
Into the box now, David Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Very high, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
In now is John Jay, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Michael Lee will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Now here's the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Pedro Alvarez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. Jordy Mercer will be next. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Jordy Mercer will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, perfect job there of getting it down. So now that's the go-ahead run right there over at third with just 1 out.
Digging in now, Kang. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out, trying to steal home. Boy.
Well, I would be interested to know what was running through his head as he was breaking down the line. You know, when he saw the guy in the batter's box take a big swing at the ball, you have to figure that there was a missed sign somewhere, and you can laugh about it now, but really, that could have been very dangerous if he had connected with that ball.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run is left stranded at third. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Pedro Florimon will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 30.
Number 3 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Now in the box, Mark McGuire, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in standing. Full count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez shading to his right. 1 down.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whoo. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Nick Savage gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back standing. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You've got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Mark Reynolds will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
And this one gets away.
0-1.
And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And you know what? You're just asking for things like this to happen when you play a guy out of position, especially if you're going to put him behind the plate. They're going to rule this a pass ball.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Randy Johnson will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Randy Johnson.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try.
Starling Marte.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Tony Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Tony Sanchez.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Josh Harrison stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Pirates. This remains a 5-all ball game. Santiago Casilla will come on now, as it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game even here in the 11th. Number 18 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, number 18.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Casilla pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Ed Easley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Just hung in there on that one. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
David Lee stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Maybe one more chance to put this game to bed once and for all. The winning run's on second base. 2 outs now. And you can bet that on any base hit, they're going to be giving him the green light around third base.
John Jay will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That's a pretty athletic play there by a first baseman. That's no 180-pound shortstop out there. It takes him just a little bit longer to get himself airborne, but he does a nice job of getting himself up and then coming down with the ball.
Here's Neil Walker. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Tap foul at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Ready now, Pedro Florimon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he misses again, 2-0. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Johan Santana is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Johan Santana.
Jordy Mercer will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Lee has it in his sights. 2 down.
Center fielder number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Well, a pretty productive at bat last time, like you said, Matt. But right here with 2 outs, we're going to have to see if he can maybe find a gap and drive in a run.
Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And now third base coach Nick Leva is going to wave him on home. And he will score as well. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Oh, and that's a swing born of confidence right there. With the game potentially on the line, he goes out there and just attacks this baseball. And they're going to take the lead here as he breaks our tie with a huge run-scoring triple.
Into the box, Kang, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And that misses. 1-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
To 2-2 now. Turned on down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the third run of the frame, and they've really opened things up here in extra innings.
Boy, this is just a sweet swing right here. Hits the bat head out front. Look at the head right down on the baseball, the entire swing. And just no shot there for the third baseman to knock this one down as this heads down the left field line for an RBI double.
Here's Starling Marte as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Redbirds 5. Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On the ground to the left side, Harrison scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Well,
Number 3.
not official yet, but it's starting to look like a formality now that this winning streak's going to come to an end at 5 games.
Number 3 will try again. Officially 1 for 2 in this one. Casillas ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Hit out towards second. Walker's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Neil Walker. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 8-5. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.